Kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Seattle. This return starts at the 5. Already, we've got a loose football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they definitely wanted more out of that return. He can't challenge for much and is out at the 12. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Gets it for the first time. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Darnold on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Go ahead, everybody, go to 54, go to 54, go ahead. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak out of the pistol. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You've spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. Prescott out of his end zone. He's got a man left. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Brought in right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 30-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, son.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, pretty good.
Dak to the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Kill, 47.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday. 26.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's a really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now
an inside give to Walker, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Here we go, set.
Running with a quick pass out line. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go. Just as they did right there.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. They add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. All right, hey, kill. Back. Here we go, 47. 26.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull that in front further. 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott dumps it off to his running back. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Carter here from the gun. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10. Here's Prescott. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
They bring their tight end left. Throwing again is Dak. Complete over the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right,
another throw for Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back for their first points of this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here goes that.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here goes that.
Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10. Now Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We take point.
Dak caught the play fake. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Prescott on first and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Wow, wide open. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, he scoops up his own mistake. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now it's Prescott again. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Dak throwing again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Prescott to throw once more. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throw.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. That one gains 7. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some... hands got in the way there.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And a Cowboy first down.
All set now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing again, Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
Their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Carter up the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw is Prescott. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. 1st and 10, Darnold. This is a heater going deep. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Savon Revel. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back to the defense.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Complete out to the right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Handoff running left, Walker. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's going deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing here, Darnold. It's caught, Barner. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 4.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
1st down, ball at the 36. With a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, son.
Here's Walker running right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Darnold looking to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing again is Dak. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stops it just shy, though, of getting that first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got first down from the 31. Running it now out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second down, here's Prescott again. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll throw third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Now Darnold on the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go set.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They'll bring out the punter here. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Dak to the air here. Running right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
49-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, we're going to 54. Line in. Everybody, kill. Hey, kill. We're going to 53. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The 25-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Running is Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Darnold now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now Walker finds a big lane. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Set.
Staying with Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Here we go, set. Set.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
For the Seahawks field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. He put the body on the line for his team. Looking quickly here.
first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to get that one to CD Lamb. And that'll bring up second down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Running back sent in motion left. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, Brock,